Welcome to Craft with a Purpose. I'm Joanne. Thank you so much for stopping by. What do I have for you guys today? Well, today I have a quick story, but I have to share it. I just have to share it, y'all, because God is so amazing. God is so amazing. Can I get an amen if you believe in that here in the comments? I'm going to try to make this story really, really short, right? And quick. So over the weekend, I had an event. There was dancing involved. It was a great time. I met up with some friends and had an amazing time. In the midst of that, I see a lot of people that I have not seen in many years, one of which was a gentleman that I had even forgotten his name. And ironically, I had seen him at the gym that same week. Well, long story short, I see him and, I remembered kind of how I met him, and it's just been many years since I hadn't seen him or what have you. Well, I saw him at the gym today, y'all. And he's a really nice guy. Like, he's just one of those people that you can just tell he's a God-fearing man because he has this light and this aura about him. And I'm not going to mention his name, but you know who you are. And this morning we got to talking and, catching up because I had seen him on Friday. And I was just like, hey, how's it going? How's life treating you? And I shared with him my situation and things like that. He got me confused with my twin sister, of course, because everybody thinks that I'm her and she's me. That's what happens, right? When you're a twin. Fun. So long story short, he asked me, hey, what church do you go to? And that kind of threw me off because even though I've known this guy for a long time, I don't really socialize with him too much. He threw that question at me and it just, wow, nobody really asked that. And I thought that was a phenomenal question. Why, Joanne? Well, because, in this modern world that we live, the last thing we all talk about, y'all, is God. Shame on us. Shame on us, right? Because without him, we're nothing. And so the story that I have today is this gentleman, after talking for a few minutes, he goes down to his gym bag and he pulls out something and he gives it to me. He gives me this. Yo, that touched my heart. And I'm going to try not to get emotional here because here's this stranger, basically, who loves God the way I do. And he just presented me with this little card that just talks about God and how much he loves us. Isn't that amazing, y'all? I was at the gym working out. But he is amazing. And he utilizes people to remind us every day of his grace and to remain faithful in his plan for everything that we do, guys. And in that particular moment this morning, he touched my heart by giving this to me. How many times do we cross paths with strangers, y'all, that just touch our lives, touch our hearts, and allow us to just have a heart full of gratitude for everyday blessings, the air that we breathe, the sun that touches our skin. Y'all, this is an example that we need more than ever in this modern times, tough times. This is what we need. We need people to go around praising God and sharing his word, y'all. Because without him, we're nothing. Now, whether you're a believer or not, I encourage you, when God leads you to somebody and you cross paths with anybody, I don't care who it is, a stranger, a homeless person, I don't care who it is. It's his plan, y'all. It's his will. This was no accident. Here's a kind man that lives a normal life like you and I, but is a man of the Lord. And he felt compelled to share it with me. So I encourage you today, whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you're doing, go out there. Live your best life, honoring him, of course, and sharing his word with others, because you never know the impact that's going to make on somebody's life. I can tell you, he made an impact on mine this morning when he gave this to me. So with that said, carry on. Have an amazingly blessed day. Thank you guys for continuing to like, to share, and to subscribe. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. God bless y'all. And most importantly, y'all, don't forget to just keep on keeping on.